So, hello again, boys and girls. Q here. It's another gorgeous day. I'm sorry, it just is. I'm sorry if it's crappy where you live. But here on the Grand Strand in South Carolina, it is low 70s, low humidity. And Daddy likes, man. I'm going for a ride. So, let's get cracking. So, I continue to shop for new motorcycles, and I continue to not find a better option than this Kawasaki Versys X300. I'm looking at the KTMs, the 790s, the 890s. I'm looking at the Yamaha Tenere 700. I'm very interested in this rumored new Honda Transalp. That might be good. But the problem I have is this bike gets over 60 miles per gallon. It cruises down the highway at 70, 75 miles an hour easily. It's comfortable. It's lightweight. It glides. It just glides on dirt roads and trails. I mean, it just does absolutely everything so well. And it's bought and paid for. So I just bought this a couple months ago. I've already put 2,400 miles on it. You may have seen my Kawasaki Vaquero sitting in my garage a minute ago, and you know, that's a very nice bagger. It's what I would call a budget bagger. You know, it costs about half as much as a comparable street glide. And it's rough. It's rough around the edges. You can feel that budget. And you know, it averages 42 miles a gallon, which isn't great, and it's got good low-end grunt, but it's just, you know, it's just fine. It's a perfectly good bagger. I paid like 12 grand for it instead of, you know, twice that amount for a Harley. But the point is, whether that's a street glide or a Vaquero sitting in there, and then I got this is the bike I want to be on. It's more comfortable than a feet-up bagger, even with a backrest. This thing just leaves me feeling better, and then it just does everything I want it to do. And I just love the lightweight. 383 pounds wet is what I've been told. So 380 pounds wet. And you know, the other day I was on a little bit of a trail that I'm not sure I'm supposed to be on. It could be kind of like motorcycles aren't allowed, but where I go in, there's no sign. It says I can't do it, so I do it. And my God, it was so much more comfortable riding this bike than it was riding my CB500X on that same trail. The lightness and you know, my CB500X was the prior generation with a 17-inch front wheel, and man, that thing just wanted any sand at all. That front end just wanted to plow and turn and dig in and drop the bike. And this thing with its 19 inches, much more happy to glide over this stuff than to go in it. So, I mean, I don't know, fellas. I don't, you know, people put the 15 tooth sprocket on the front of this because they complain about first gear being so low. Again, you know, if I can cruise at 70 miles an hour all day long, I guess if I was going to take this on a long trip, I would go ahead and have the 15 tooth sprocket installed, because it'd probably be just a little more pleasant on long highway stretches. But man, around town, I'm just perfectly happy with this thing. What is this? Is this a cop? Of course it is. I didn't like the looks of that. And we have a trailer right in front of me I'm about to smash into. Also not good because I was staring at that cop. These climb pants feel good in this weather, boy. I'll tell you that. They feel great in this weather. They're a little sweaty when it's 85 degrees out here. But according to my thermometer, 76 degrees, 40% humidity, and they feel just fine. And I got my new boots on, my Alpine Stars. I got the lower level. The really tall ones were just too much Star Trooper for me. And these boots are comfy. I'll put a link below. They are so comfortable. And they actually had my size and delivered them in a hurry, if you can imagine that. So yeah, standing or sitting, these boots are great. And they really, I've got these rubber foot pegs here, which I haven't complained about because they're fine. But I notice how well these boots grip to the rubber foot pegs. So, you know, it was fine before with just hiking boots or other motorcycle boots. But it's even better now with these boots. Probably can't see I'll put the link below. There's a very tough corner up here. Not this one. I've been doing some trail braking, so I squeeze that front brake with my finger, just a one finger, to try to get that wheel to bite in a little bit. It's so counterintuitive. I was always told never, ever, ever use your front brake on a slippery corner, right? But this trail braking idea is it compresses the bike, digs it in, gives you better grip. On sand or on pavement. Maybe so. This is just effortless on a dirt road. Effortless. And confidence inspiring. It's like a dirt bike I can go traveling on. Which is exactly what I want. And you know, I'm not jumping or racing motocross or I don't need that kind of a dirt bike. I need a bike that when the pavement ends, I can keep going. That's it. Whoa, I almost ran over a chicken. That was a chicken. A chicken just ran in front of me. That's just wrong.